There isn't anyone you couldn't love once you've heard their story. Those are the famous words by Mr. Fred Rogers. His hometown is Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and that's where I'm at right now, recording this video. And if you have ever felt misunderstood or you have been struggling to connect with people, then I have two tips that I want to share with you in this video. Hey, my name is Brandon. Thanks for joining us. I'm going through Mark Batterson's book, Do It for a Day for 30 Days, How to Make or Break Any Habit. And I'm on day number 17, so I'm coming down the home stretch here. But I want to share with you these two tips that I think can make all the difference in our lives. So tip number one actually comes from the book, and Mark talks about letting God be as original with others as he is with us, you and I. We want to let God be as original with other people because we think that, we have this all together. We want grace for whenever we have our own quirks, our own struggles, whenever we say and do stupid things. But the question is do we extend that same grace to others when they fall short of the glory of God? Look, God did not use a cookie cutter whenever he created you or whenever he created I. We're not created the same. So no two people are always going to think the same exact thing. We're going to act differently. We're going to think differently. And we're going to actually even believe different things about what are sometimes the same exact thing. So the more that we're able to embrace that we are unique in God's own image and that we have an opportunity to just kind of find out about the other people and listen to what their story is a little bit more, then I think that can help us to have that two-way conversation that can help us to be able to be understood by each other. So the second tip that I want to do is I want to talk to us about a little acronym called HALT. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I have certainly in my own occasions, the times whenever I usually end up sinning and messing up the most, it falls oftentimes under the acronym of HALT. Maybe I'm hungry or I'm hangry or whatever the case happens to be. Hangry is also directly related to the letter A, angry. So we're either hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. And I can definitely speak to tired too, because whenever I don't get my sleep, I start to become a little grumpy. And I think that that's the moments whenever Satan just knows that there's an opportunity and he looks for those opportunities and he will literally insert himself every single time. And those are the moments, when we aren't going to be able to understand one another and we're not going to be able to have communication. So even though we want somebody else to understand us, they want us to understand them. And it's not going to happen if we're not operating at a high level of efficiency in our life. So do whatever we can to, don't let your hunger get in your way. Don't let your anger get in your way. If you're frustrated because you're lonely, don't let that get in your way. And if you're just tired, then go get some rest before you have meaningful conversations where you're expecting people to understand where you're coming from. So I hope you enjoyed the tips. And if you did, I appreciate give me a thumbs up. And if you've not already subscribed to the channel, I would absolutely love to have you subscribe. I love whenever I get comments and I'm able to just have some conversation, engage in community with you guys. It makes my day. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.